Blast it all! These goddamn advertisements interrupt my chi gathering. Right, that's enough. Greetings and yokoso. Welcome to Peinteingu. Brother Demon Hunter Burrow, welcome to Peinteingu. The other person who's watching but not in the chat, welcome to Peinteingu. Today, a new Peinteingu shall be formed, created, molded, crafted, butterly swept across the canvas before your very eyes. Today, this Wednesday, this Woden's Day, I shall create something beautiful for your mortal eyes. Your mortar eyes. Mortar eyes? Mortal eyes? But then you say it as if you're Japanese. And it sounds like mortar eyes. Mortar eyes. Motor eyes. Language is a funny bitch. Speaking of bitches. My bitches are ready. Are your bitches ready? Are you a bitch? Are you ready? Some of my bitches need extra care this morning. Because sometimes I neglect my bitches. I forget to drown the fuck out of them. Beat the fuck out of them. And then use my royal rag to get rid of all the evidence found therein. Motor eyes sounds like psychedelic metal band. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are Motor Eyes. They're all wearing helmets that have like clocks for eyes or some shit. Oh, I fucking love that shit. That's one of the reasons why Slipknot got so big the way they did, because like they were just so mad looking. Like, you know, their stage presence was just fucking incredible. Like, right. As you can see, das canvas is blank. Fenderu, I thought you were Japanese. Ich weiß nicht, was Linde, ich komme auf. As a former god, these concepts like nationality, race, bloodlines, they are foreign to me. I am eternal. I'm pure light, vibrating at a certain frequency. Right now, I'm vibrating at the frequency of this fucking thing is just being awkward and will not get into place. I have to move my stool. Every time I say stool now, I'm just going to think of shit. Oh god, my stool won't move. Sounds like you need some prune juice. Oh fuck. Okay, I think the canvas is a bit tilted, but then again, so am I. I like the energy of today's stream is probably going to have quite a roller coaster feel to it because I am exhausted. I don't know what the moon cycles are doing to my feminine side the last few days, but fuck me, I can't sleep worth a fuck. I went to bed at like 10 o'clock, didn't get to sleep till 2. And then the night before that, went to sleep at around 10, 11, woke up at 3. Why? Why am I awake at 3 in the morning? We're like fucking demons, like trying to penetrate my mind or something. I have no idea. I wouldn't be surprised if I either pass out and smack my head off this desk and end up drowning in the Peinteingu water flask while all my bitches just stand there and laugh at me. Some of them lie there. There's a portion of my bitches that are always just lying there, ready to be used, ready to get wet and toss them around and beat them and use them vigorously. The others I keep, in their own little compartment. Some of them that just lay about. Proper bitches. Especially this skinny bitch. This skinny bitch is always just left to lay about. I got some X-Lax on standby. Why won't my stool move? I don't understand. What's wrong? It's like I'm seated in the correct position. It's just gonna make me laugh every time now. Like I am actually, look at my eyes. Like I'm fucking knackered. Literally, the only thing keeping me awake right now is the Cripples coffee. And shout out to Paraplegic, that fence sitting little shit. He may be a cripple, but fuck me, that coffee, like my nervous system is glitching the fuck out right. Bye, my love, you pretty bitch. I'm so tired. I got I got some sleep, but it was broken sleep, and I don't know why. I don't know what's going on with me. But that coffee, fuck. Damn. Part of me doesn't need. Part of me is scared to put on the intro music because I might have a heart attack. But here on Peinteingu, cowardice is for the fools. Brother Ironman Barrow, guten Morgen. Brother Ironman Barrow, io koso to Peinteingu. Peinteingu, io koso, Brother Ironman Barrow. How the bloody hell are you? Oakland is in the house. If your legs begin to numb from the coffee, it's totally natural. Forget my legs. Forget the lower half of my body. I was meditating and doing qigong, and I'm gonna need to do it for another hour or something after the stream because I feel numb, and my blood feels like sludge, just slowly my blood has a glacier quality to it right now. I know, I'm pretty sure what it is. My muscles are tense, my tendons are all locked up and shit like that. It's the temperature change. The temperature has changed drastically in the last 7 days. It was fucking 17 degrees still one day or some shit like that, and then the following morning when I woke up, there was frost and not a lot, but enough. It had gone down to 0 degrees overnight, and just the last week, my body has just been acclimating to the because I'm not fit and healthy. I don't know if you can tell, but I still have some. I'm not what I would consider fit and healthy. There's the majority. I'm above average, fitness and health in most ways. My cardio is shite because I still smoke, but I'm still fairly mobile. I can still throw down. All that kind of thing. I'm still fairly strong and shit. I've good muscle definition, mainly because I I'm a tad on the lightweight side for a guy my size. Like I'm just under 6 foot and I'm like under 80 kilos. Like I want to be like 14 stone or something. Like I'm the total opposite of Big Bear. I want to be a fat cunt. Like I'm too cold all the time. Right, I have shit to do. There's a map involved because this is a new episode of Peinteingu. And what happens on a new episode of Peinteingu? Shit goes down. We go hard on a new episode of Peinteingu, bitch. Tell you that much. Yo, Grifu, Peinteingu yo koso, brother Grifu. Welcome to Peinteingu. The energy of today's stream, as I have explained to brother Demon Hunter and brother Iron Man Bear. Let's just say I might wane now and again. I have had very broken sleep over the last 48 to 72 hours, and the only thing keeping me up is the cripple's coffee. So, God bless the cripple. God bless Bear Pelagic. And God bless Garlos. Garlos's presence just keeps me going. I mean, look at that pretty face, you know, hidden beneath that aluminum bucket. Aluminium? Aluminum? We say aluminium here, you know, in Europe, where we do things better than you fucking Americans. Is Defenderoo pregnant too? I'm fucking like, oh, seriously, like, I'm actually in bits, like, oh, fuck. Like, I'm getting waves of exhaustion and shit, because despite getting some sleep, I still got up, like, at, like, 9, and, like, you know, I like, help Wishy get up in the morning. Do you know, like, how funny is that? Like, because she has a job, and, like, I don't. But, like, I would say this is now part of my job. My day job is I get up, I keep myself as healthy and fit as possible, and then I create shit. I paint stuff. I keep a journal most of the time. Dude looks like Slipknot. That's hilarious. That is so funny. There's a sync for you. I'm getting syncs on the day where I feel like absolute trash. Oh God, I'm so dehydrated. I've had 2 cups of 2 scoops of the Cripples coffee, and like I think the second one's like really starting to kick in. I think there's like a latent ecstasy effect to whatever the fuck that little roly-poly fuck puts in his coffee. I do like a lot of Slipknot songs. They're pretty good. But they're nothing compared to this shit. Bum. Bum. Painting. Goo. Right, gentlemen. Give me a number between 0 and 224, and we'll see where the fuck we are going. I'm just gonna chill here while we find out where we're going on Peinteingu today. Just gonna sit here and fan myself. Give me a number! Fucking mortals. Can't even type a number in the chat. I don't even want you to say something in chat. Just give me a fucking number. 196! Desmondu is on it like white on rice. 196. Let's hope we haven't had that one before, and let's also hope it's not in fucking Africa again. Right. 196. Hold on, I look at this bitch. Fucking framing on this scene right now is absolute garbage. But do I care? No. I said between 0 and 224, you smart arse fuck. Fuck. Just like all of these Illuminati references just piled into the fuck. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. We go, what? We're gonna fucking learn how to count on Peinteingu. Now I've forgotten what the first number was. 196. Where's this bitch? Tanzania! We're off to Tanzania. Right, where's this cunt? I'd prefer to go to Tasmania, but that's just me, you know? What the fuck is Tanzania? I feel like I should just be sitting here having a cigarette while I look for Tanzania. I feel like it's close to Africa, which is hilarious because I'm like, please not Africa. It's fucking Tanzania. Can you feel it? You can feel it, can't you? That song just does it. It gets you ready. For what? Gets you ready for what? Peinteingu! Where the fuck have we gone? This Peinteingu. Tanzania is where we've gone. But where the fuck is that? Where the fuck be that place? One night six. Middle? It's in the middle? Blackest Africa? Africa again? Yeah, I fucking knew it! I was like, that's in fucking Africa. Isn't there like 50 countries in Africa now? Like, fuck! There's gonna be a fucking like the book of Peinteingu Africa edition. It's fucking bullshit. I might have already scratched it out because there's so many of them, like, and they're close together and shit. I found 186. That's not it. I found it. It's on the East Coast. $196. Tanzania. And what did they say in Tanzania? Where's this bitch? No, not Tunisia. Tanzania. Right. If you ever find yourself in Tanzania, remember this. Mama cuckoo. It means your mother's a chicken. Like, wait, is that even an insult? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, your mother's a chicken. She's large and cuddly, and she provides resources. Or food. Like, that's a term of endearment. That's like a colloquial term of endearment here in Ireland. Like, you used to hear nurses say that a lot. You'd hear mas or, like, you know, grannies say that a lot in Ireland. Oh, hey, you chicken, you know, or sweetheart, or chicken, or love, or hun, you know, which is pretty close to hen, you know. But that's hilarious. Mama cuckoo! Your mother's a chicken. That's fucking brilliant. My ma's cuckoo, but in the sense of like cuckoo as in like crazy. Like my mom be cuckoo, which explains a lot. You know, explains a lot. Ninja scroll. Do you know what I was thinking earlier? Actually. Oh fuck! Where'd I put me gone? Oh, it's all the way over there. Bollocks! Right, hold on. Defender ass. How fucking funny would it be if I like parkoured and like backflipped over to the other side of the room? That's not happening. When I get better at calisthenics, the best is gonna be like I'll do an L sit on the fucking stool or something and then launch myself over there or some shit like. Right, there's the gong. Okay. What was I saying? Oh yes, I had an idea that when that map runs out, when we've been everywhere and I've like, you know, scratched off all the numbers, which is gonna take a while, but it will happen eventually. I'm gonna get a flat Earth map, so it's like circular. I'm gonna I might have to hang it or build an apparatus or some shit that it'll spin on, and then I might just get some shurikens, and I'll just like have it in the background, and I'll just be like, "Ha!" Like I'm gonna have to put like styrofoam behind it or some shit. I just love throwing. Who doesn't love throwing things? I miss having shurikens. I had a bunch of knives that I used to just like throw at my wall and my door in my bedroom. And like there was legit a moment where like my ma was like, doing housework, like hoovering. I can feel a burp coming. It's building. I think my diaphragm is following the rhythm of the drums. I might fart on this stream. So the chances of me passing out have just increased. Maybe chickens are despised in Tanzania. That would be funny if just chickens were like universally hated for some reason. So funny. Like, I have 2 trees on my screen right now. It's just 3 people and 3 lights. I like that. The symmetry of that is impeccable. Not even a duck could peck that shit. I am exhausted. Oh yeah, fucking! I just got a telegram message from Papa J-Bear. Fucking! Did you guys see that photo that fucking Big Bear put up of his new setup and shit? I watched. I'm always a day behind. Generally, I'm a day behind. So I watched last night's stream like this morning, and you get to see I painted that niggle board, and I was hoping and praying. I was like, please tell me it got to him, because I put a little like letter and shit, and like I don't think I missed it, because like I see most, if not all, the streams, but I do miss some of the Instagram ones. So I don't think I never heard him like shout me out or like show it. So I was like, fuck, like did it not get to him? But like I don't like I'm not like a fucking loser, like, so I don't care about that shit, because there's been a few times where I've sent him something and it takes ages, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck, I'll just send him more shit, like, but then he reads it out or you see it, whatever. But seeing the niggle board I painted him, just like that's what Papa J Bear just described it as. Like, he gave me prime real estate on the windowsill, like on the window beside a big bear thing and all, like, and you just see the niggle board, like, and it stands out to fuck. I was just like, yes! It's the same with the Bartarian Festival. It's like, because I can't be there, because I'm not in America, and we have our own thing here, and it's much smaller, and like we don't even get to meet up that often. Like, seeing bits of our clan and like some of my work like there for people to see and all, like, it just brings me so much joy, where I'm just like, like that little voice in my head is like, I did that, you see that, I did that shit, that's me. Like, Peinteingu. It was very satisfying. It was very satisfying to see that shit. And it was a hell of a lot better than fucking I seen Finksburg Bear like opening those fucking FOMO packages with all the fucking posters that everybody did. Mine was so trash. Like, compared to everyone else's, mine looked like it was done by a fucking child. Mine looked very close to one of the Peinteingu things. But I did it in such a short time span, like, and it was just a watercolor thing, like, it was like, oh fuck, because I wasn't gonna do a poster. I didn't say shit when that came up. The thing came up as like calling all artists of Bertaria, and like, Wishy and a few other people, and like a little voice in my head was like, oh, here's an opportunity to like, do something, because I love doing stuff like that, like back when I did the allegedly boards and shit, like. And the big allegedly board that I sent, that we all sent over in the package and shit. I love doing stuff like that. But I had stuff I was doing at the time. Like I had like plans and shit. I was trying to do my comic. I'm trying to do a symmetrical at the time and shit like that. And I was banging like 3 symmetricals out in like 2 weeks. And I was right after I sold one for like 450 quid. So I was like set to like do stuff like just like in my routine. And fucking Irish Truth Seeker Bear, shout out to Irish Truth Seeker Bear, she's awesome. But she fucking she gets in the main chat and she's like, somebody put up the poster thing with like a week to go or some shit, or like a week and a bit to go. They reposted it, and she was like, "Bro, get on that." And I'm like, "Oh, now I have to do it because somebody has mentioned my name publicly." Like I don't like my name being thrown around. Like, do you know what I mean? Even when somebody's shouting me out, even when someone's like, "Oh, shout out to Defender," like Scouts, like you have to watch Peinteingu. It's a fucking boss stream, and he puts it in the saloon. And I'm like, shut the fuck up! Don't be promoting my shit, like, you know, because like this, I didn't plan this. Like, I just kept the ball rolling, and it's like it's just too much fun now, which I'm very happy about. You know, I consider it a great honor to entertain the bears, and my mate Damo, who occasionally drops it. Oh god. My own mother doesn't even come to these streams. The nerve! Oh god. That's so funny. Ha ha! Right. Like, that's why I was afraid to put on the intro music, because like my heart is pounding in my chest. And I am just seated, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I have like enough caffeine in me right now to fucking kill a hippo. Like, I said that to Sleep Deprived Bear. He was like, Sleep Deprived Bear fucking commented on Instagram, and he was like, "You're, so prolific, and you're outstanding, like, commitment, and like you're killing it with the streams lately, like putting out so much content and doing it all sober." And I'm like, what the fuck are you on about? Sober? I don't drink on the stream anymore. Like, I haven't done that in ages. But like, I am like high on caffeine and nicotine to fuck when I do this. It's like coffee, cigarettes, like, come on, like doing fucking like qigong and like trying to warm myself up on a cold day so that I can sit down for 2 hours. When that's what I do for a living, is I sit down for hours and paint shit. Like, do you know what I mean? You got any idea how fucking bad my posture is? I'm a gamer before. Like, how stupid am I? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, fucking really shit posture from years of just smoking weed and playing video games. And then I decide to turn my life around, and I'm like, right, I'm going to eat healthy. I'm going to work out. I'm going to fucking like admit that there's clearly a higher power, and I'm just going to go with the flow, and I'm going to create shit. And what am I going to create? I'm going to paint. So what does that mean? I'm going to be sitting down for 8 hours a day, fucking drawing and painting. I quickly discovered that, like, despite the fact that I haven't even reached 35, I really need to start looking after myself physically. Oh god, like fucking trying to do horse stance for more than just like 2 minutes, like proper form, like deep squat, proper form, upright posture, hands forward, mabu, proper horse stance, and in so much pain. And I refuse to take painkillers now. Do you know what I mean? I used to pop painkillers because of my teeth and my back and my neck, my shoulders, all of it. Like, my feet even. Like, do you know what I mean? Just like fucking high on codeine and like paracetamol and shit. Like, just out my head on fucking drugs. Legal drugs, mostly. Purely just like function, like, do you know what I mean? Still just sitting there fucking playing video games for like years, like, and now I spend my days drinking water, consuming salt and raw butter and all these fucking things, and just bearing and grinning through, the occasional flare up of like mind-blowingly consistent tooth pain. Like, why don't you go to the dentist, Defender? The dentists here are quite expensive. And I've already had like fucking 6 teeth pulled out of my fucking head. Like, I have one tooth. I'm like, I don't look goofy. You look at my teeth and I'm like, full head of teeth. Nah, nigga. All here, bottom right hand side of my jaw, one tooth. I've one tooth right here. The rest of it, all gone. Because of things like Monster energy drinks and packets of Haribo and shit. Like, oh yeah, that's a healthy diet. Just like refined sugar and liquid sugar. Genius, I have I have at least a decade ahead of me of grafting just to return to a modicum state, a moderate state of health. It's brutal. Fucking brutal. I'm not even fucking 35 yet. And I feel like I have the body. I don't have the body of a 40-year-old, but I feel like I do most days. There's days where I get up and I'm like, fucking let's do this shit. And then like, there's other days where I'm just like, I can't do this. Just like lying there in the bed in the fetal position, just like trying to stay warm because I'm like, like I feel like I'm a teenager again, not wanting to go into school. You're like, oh, it's warm in the bed. It's cold out of the bed. It's warm in the bed. It's cold out of the bed. So here we are. The first conscious decision of the day. Do I spend another 15 minutes arguing with myself about my life decisions, or do I just get the fuck up? Oh, God. Oh, glorious water. The elixir of life. Mother Earth's piss. Oh, fuck. I'm doing it live. Right. We're in Tanzania. We're going fucking back to Africa again. Like, seriously. Why? Like, it's the same fucking scenery. Like, it's just fucking grass. I know you're from Ireland. It's not the same. It's green. It's not fucking yellow with sand and bush and like it's dry. It's dry. There's niggers everywhere. I'd actually love to hang around. I remember watching like documentaries and shit when I was like on my summer holidays and stuff or after school. And like one of the things that I used to say to myself all the time was I'd love to be one of them lads that like visits a tribe of black lads out in the fucking savannah or some shit. Like the lads who like kill lions with a shillelagh. Like I would fucking love to hang out with them for like, a week or two or some shit. Like I think a week or two would be pushing it. Like, or like, if you were going to stay a month or something, like it'd be pushing it. Like I'm not one of them lads that's like, I'm going to get really involved. I'm going to steep myself in their culture. I'm going to like experience what it is to be what are they called? Come on. I used to be a nerd. I used to consider myself a nerd. Fucking not Aborigines. They're Australian. Is there African Aboriginals? Or is it just Australian Aborigines? The Hutus and the Wachatis. Oh no, they actually are legit ones, aren't they? Fucking Hutus. Or are they? I can't remember. Because it wasn't the Hutu and the Tutsis, the whole fucking Rwanda situation. Hotel Rwanda is an intense movie. Your man fucking what's that guy? Don Cheadle. He's a really good actor. I really liked him in a lot of movies. Like Hotel Rwanda was intense. Oh, dude, that's awesome. I didn't see his pic of the nude setup until now. It looks great on that windowsill. Did you seriously just have a look at it after I said that? That's hilarious. Oh man, I'm just so like, what's the American term? Stoked. I'm buzzing. That's what I'd say. That's what like we would say here. I'm fucking buzzing. I love it when and that wasn't a shout out to Bravey Bear. That wasn't even my idea. Shout out to Bravey Bear. That wasn't even my idea. I just did it. It was him who got onto me. He rang me and he was like, "Bro, you know what I think would be a really good idea is if you'd like paint an actual like fucking board with niggle on it and all like." And then I came up with the design of just the black lad with the fucking cigarette on the fucking unlocked bike and all like. On the bike lock, I put 911 on the bike lock and shit. Like, I love doing shit like that. Like when I was doing caricatures of the Bears for a few weeks, I was doing the Defender doodles. I'll go back to doing them. Like I'll open up commissions again in a bit. Like, but like my routines all over the place. Like, you know, like just not getting right sleep and shit, but like committing to doing this every day at the same time. Oh god, it's totally fucked my routine. I didn't like. I think I'm such a fucking impulsive retard when it comes to shit like this. Like I finally get myself into some sort of vague routine where I'm like, right, I'm getting up, I'm being healthy, I'm being productive, I'm painting every day, I'm drawing, I'm keeping a journal, I'm doing the James T. Kirk thing where I'm getting an idea and I'll whip my phone out and be like, personal note. Remember how funny the idea that Metal Bear gave me of trying to illustrate a black guy wearing a KKK costume who goes around killing niggers who loot things like Target and and Best Buy and shit and Walmart. Like, legit had a conversation with Metal Bear where he's like I fucking love Metal Bear. He's so funny. He's like, bro, how funny would it be? He's Polish, but he lives in Norway. He's like, how funny would it be, bro, if you had a nigger, but who like a nigger who was well, he's not the nigger. He's like, he's not an actual nigger. He's like Carl Brown, like he's like based. He's like a based nigger. How funny would it be, bro, if you had a based nigger who wore like a KKK inspired costume and went around like vigilante style fucking up niggers. Man, like this is like one of the reasons I love this community is like I have some of the funniest fucking private conversations with people like just texts or voice notes or legit phone calls. Like, I love that shit. Like, Iron Man Bear will ring me up after the fucking stream and all and be like, what's the story? We just have a rant. We just talk. Like, do you know what I mean? We just have a bro chat for a while. Bravey Bear does that with me now and again. Like, and it's so funny. We'd be on the phone for ages. And, like, I had the same thing happen with Iron Man Bear. He'd be sitting in the car talking to me. And I'm just shiting on. I'm just like, yeah, and then this and then that. And, like, isn't it mad how you fucking this and like, and you know what? You're dead right when you blah, blah. And you're just like, bro, I've been sitting in the car park for like 20 minutes. Like, I have to go shopping. And I'm like, oh, yeah, like, work away, man. Like, you know, like MKP Kid used to ring me all the time. And he doesn't anymore because he'd end up on the phone to me for like 2 hours. At work. Like, he'd be trying to work. He'd be like, yeah, bro. Yeah. And like, yeah, man. Like, he's an electrician. Like, just imagine him on a fucking fuse box, just like, like, yeah, man. And like, do you see the way they're like doing the whole fucking UFO thing right now? Like, what do you think is gonna happen? Really? Yeah. Yeah, that's mad. Like, definitely. No, you're dead right. Like, I jive with that too. Like, yeah. Oh shit, my boss is coming. I'll ring you back, okay? Like, I'll ring you back in 2 minutes. And my boss is like, and then he rings me back. Like, his fucking manager will come in and be like, oh, Bernard, like, what's the, yeah. It's just like, and then straight back out with the phone, like, fucking, or in the car, like, I'm on the way to a job. What do you like? Do you think aliens are going to invade, or what's the crack like? Is Tartaria still a thing, or did that guy fuck up everything? I love talking about gravy. It's so fucking funny. Right.
Recordings just got
better. Fuck off, Dana. You and StreamYard are dead to me. I might when I have money, or like I might pay for StreamYard. I don't know, it's handy. But part of me is pinking. Part of me is pinking on Peinteingu that I might just pay for premium PewTube. That's how exhausted I am. I just removed my bandana as if it was my hat. You know that thing where you like rub your, oh god, and you like take your hat off because you need to like give your head like some oxygen. Like my hair, my beautiful coif requires some fresh air. So I decided to reset the bandana. I actually did it unconsciously. You can watch the replay. I didn't really plan that at all. It was just like a sweep of my majestic mane. Fuck. I just removed my bandana. Oh no, I'm out of character. Shit. Oh no. I'm going to lose so many subscribers. What was I saying? Yes, gravy chats. They tend to be long. Dancing with demons. It's time. Unfortunately, we're going back to Africa, but that's how it works on Peinteingu. I am at the behest now, as a result of being mortal. I have two windows in the room, if I haven't said that before. This represents the fact that I have posted up right outside heaven in a mobile home. And the other window to my right, I usually have covered. But I've decided to leave it open. So if anyone just sees me wearing a bandana, wearing a kimono, waving a fan, and then having no context of what's happening, I'm just going to smile and wave. I'll crack the window open and look me up on YouTube. Like and subscribe, cunt. Just close the window. Right. I need a clarifying ding of the dong. Why is it called the dong? Because it's not a gong. It's too small. Because it doesn't go gong. It does this. And every time I do that now, I think of Sleep Deprived Bear and him just being like, please stop. And I don't think it makes me cruel. It's not my fault he has an adverse reaction to. I mean, I quite like it. It's clarifying. It's resonating. It's almost like, right, now you can begin. Round one of painting. This is what I used to do. When before I even had a kimono, I used to do. Well, actually, I didn't have a dong back then. Back before I had a dong. Round one. Paint. You can clip that shit and put it on Street Fighter, bitch. Capcom will start paying me royalties in no time. Right. Why am I picking up a brush? Where's the hat, bitch? Where's the bitch hat? Time to dance with some demons. Tunes will keep me alive. They'll keep my engine running and flowing. Everybody giving me props about fucking Nickelboard being right beside his desk on the window. Prime real estate there, Defender, in view of everyone. Oh, it's fucking hilarious. When I was painting that, it was just so funny paint. I put a little note in it, and I was like, whilst painting the niggle, I did giggle. I can't even remember what I wrote, actually. It was just a little stupid rhyme or some shit. Oh, paint. Right. Need to shuffle this shit, gather my chi, and find out what we're going to be painting in Tanzania, which is just fucking Africa again. Why? Paint. Hold on, how do I go back up in the chat? No, I don't know. Hold on. God damn it. Allow me to... Can I not go back up in the chat? Hold on a minute. God damn it. Can I not go back up in the chat? I don't know. Paint. Still getting used to YouTube. There we go. Yeah, I thought I could. Cedar shavings. I don't. What's that? What's that in relation to cedar shavings? Stand up straight, Taylor. I know my fucking back, man. So bad. Like cedar shavings. But like, why is that making me laugh so much? Like, that sounds like it would smell really nice. Hotel Rwanda, Aussie. Yeah, it's just an Aussie thing. Yeah, I think so. I'm not even reading the chat right. The Maasai tribe seem like cool people to hang out with and go hunt with. Yeah, them the niggas in the fucking red robes with the spears. They're the ones with the shillelaghs that like fucking beat the fuck out of lions and all that. I think. I could be wrong. I didn't see Traitor. My sis did her mission trip to the Maasai Fesminduru. That's hilarious. Like, is Fez supposed to be like, you know, my hair? my divine coif. So is your sister like a fucking like a missionary, or does she like, you know, like, is she like a nurse and she like goes over and gives aid and stuff like that, or does she just make soup for black people? Give me the details. I'm painting with cedar. Oh, you're painting with cedar? With cedar shavings? What, like are you refining that shit down to like powder form? Explain yourself, Brother Griffith. Lion hunter. Yeah, I mean, like, if you hunt a lion, like, what a fucking, like, what's that shit called? Trial by fire. Pig. Could you imagine that was how you became a man? Paint squirrel! Do it now! You have 10 minutes to paint something beautiful, or you'll never be claimed man. Right. Let's see how bad this is gonna be. Sis is a teacher. She did the mission trip in college. What does she teach? She teach English? Oh, my chi is so fucked right now. Snatch! Oh, God. You see that? Look. See that? Not even close. Not even close. The hat's not even fucking with me, and I just missed by, like, an entire fucking 6 centimeters or some shit. Like, right. I need to get, like, there's the snap. There's a technique to the snatch, you know? It's proper, like, yeah! You know? Look, I nearly got one there. But I won't count that one because I have a sense of honor. English, yes. She speak of the English. Right. Gathering chi, attempting to snatch. Snatch. What's this? A baboon! I mentioned baboon on the last stream, and now I'm painting a baboon. Ask and you shall receive. Chi needs some zeroing in, yeah, like you're fucking. My chi, I'm racking in chi this morning. So I said to Wishy before this, like fucking about 10 minutes before the stream, I was just like finishing off a coffee and having a fucking cigarette with her, like, and like. I just looked at her and I was like, I'm so tired, I kind of want to cry. Like, she's like, have a good stream. I'm just like, yeah. Hopefully. God willing. God willing! Right. Snatch number 2. Snatch. Oh, so close. I felt that one on my fingertips. I felt that one on the tip. Snatch! Ah, another tip. Fuck. 2 tips in a row. Come on, I can do this. Do what Brother Griffith says. Sit up straight. Assert yourself. Used to be a god, Defenderoo. Come on. You can snatch shit out of a magic hat. Live on YouTube. Snatch! I believe in you. Snatch! Nearly got 2 for 1 there. Three tips in a row. Someone's a rabbi. Well, hopefully one doesn't show up. Or I'll fucking melt them down into paint and use them to paint. Why would you do such a thing to a simple rabbi? Fuck religion. I used to be a god. You think I'm interested in religion? A pig? I must paint a pig. I think it's a weird sync that Demon Hunter Bear mentions a rabbi and I pull a pig out of a hat. When have you ever seen somebody pull a pig out of a hat? I just pulled a pig out of a hat live on YouTube. Not a rabbit, not a squirrel, nothing with a tail or long ears that's easy to present the thing. I just pulled a pig out of a hat and you didn't even see it, you know? Fucking majestic skills right here. Gathering chi. Snatch! Fuck! She knows I'm weak. She's taking advantage. The hat knows I'm weak and she's taking advantage. She's making all the bits of paper just gather and hide in the corners of the hat. Tell you now. Snatch. Fuck! I'm going to shuffle it again. That'll work. Reshuffling the magic hat will work. And if it doesn't, I'm going to burn this fucking thing. Snatch! We're back! A submarine! A baboon, a pig, and a submarine. In Tanzania. Coming right up. Right. I want to... hold on, I'm going to fucking... The tunes are going to be gone for 2 seconds while I look up images of Tanzania. Because I always like to have just something unique to work with. Otherwise, I just end up painting a generic scene with which isn't bad, rolling hills, trees, mountains, and such, and rocks and shit like that. But I want a bit of inspiration. I require inspiration for this Peinteingu. So, Tanzania. A place in East Africa where they call people's mothers chickens. And what's the first image that comes up? A flat savanna plain with mountains in the background and a lot of elephants. Oh, fucking hell. Just as I suspected. The sawdust mixed with paint is something a local artist turned me on to. What kind of... Does that give it a matte finish? Or does it do you just use that for changing the consistency? Texture and smell shine through the cedar can have a slight glitter effect. Nice. I've said that a few times on stream that I've become slightly fascinated with creating my own paints using different mediums and inks and stuff like that and ratios of water and using gesso, canvas primer. I learned a trick off a guy on Instagram. Shout out to Jimmy Uzu or JM Uzu or some shit. Can't remember. But he was like, this is how I make my paints, and you basically get a lot of canvas primer, gesso. You can get gesso that has white pigment in it, and then you can get gesso that has no pigment in it. This This stuff has like no pigment in it, and it's more water, like watery. It's more watery, and I'm after using like a shit ton of it, and I only got it the other day. But this stuff's fucking awesome. I mixed this with this and about like 20% water or some shit, and like that's how I end up with like. Hold on. What? I'm gonna destroy the place. That's how I end up with a tub of this, you know, and like that's like full to the brim. So that's what I like to do. Like I can imagine a lot of artists do it because it's like fucking. It's really expensive to like be constantly buying materials. So you want your materials to last, and like I hate wasting paint. Like when I first started doing this, and I would see these people on these fucking bitches on Instagram. It was usually females on Instagram who just have like liters of paint and like huge like tins of paint and like fucking like liters and 500 mil fucking big things like like this stuff. What's this like? Is this 500 mils? Yeah, big huge fucking, and they're just like spraying them all over the place and all like. But you can like see the brands, and you're like, that's like an insane amount of money, like, you know what I mean? Just to be able to fucking chuck it everywhere and make this like abstract fucking like, oh look at the artistry. It's such bullshit. It's that pure fucking like brand promotion fucking shit. Like that's it. I only recently fucking I've never looked into Bob Ross. I've seen a few of his like shows. I used to stick them on and shit like, and they were real calming. And I heard some stuff, but I never looked into it. Like, and the thing came up on YouTube yesterday. I want to watch it, but I watched the first like 60 seconds or something. But it's like the tragic story of Bob Ross and all. And like, I don't know if he sold out or if like he was tricked into selling out or some shit like that, or he was just fucked with contracts and like fucked over and shit. But like, I can totally see how that like fucking curly headed fuck like just turned all shit like like. There was, they did the thing of like there was lunch boxes. He had his own paints. He had his own fucking canvases. He had his own easels. Like everything. Like, do you know what I mean? Like when Harry Potter comes out or a new Star Wars or some shit, everything just gets fucking just like they vomit the fucking franchising all over everyday items and all this fucking shit. Like I hate that shit. Do you know what I mean? Like. Don't get me wrong, when I was younger, like I did have aspirations of like, oh, I could design something and like it would be like really famous and I'd make a load of money. And now being older and being like aware of how it all works and all, it's like I the last thing I want is to fucking go viral in a sense. Do you know what I mean? Obviously it would be handy financially in a sense to like get a lot of attention and all. But like especially being a bear and like watching Owen streams and all, like, and being the kind of person I am, like, do you know what I mean? Like I don't even like dealing with someone who is like, a bit of a cunt behind like a till in a shop. You think I'm gonna fucking want to like the shit that I would say to people online if they started dogging me and stuff, like if they started being like, oh, like, like you're full of hate and like, this is cultural appropriation and all this fucking stuff. Like I just be like, you deserve to be like dragged out behind a shed and shot. Like I'd kill you with an axe, like if I could get away with it. Like a chicken, because like I'm not a comedian, like I'm not a public figure. Like hopefully I don't fucking become one. Like, but the way, like if you get notoriety, you can like inadvertently become something, even if you didn't want to be that thing, because people like idolize you and shit. Like I've had like minor shit, but I've already gotten shit. I've already had people shit on me. I've already had fucking like people like cozy up to me and want to be my friend because they think I'm cool and stuff. And it's so fucking creepy and like a pain in the ass to deal with. Like it's such a headache dealing with another human being's wants and desires and emotions and stuff. Like, why do you think I'm not a father yet? like I said this on a stream years ago. I was like, going mad. Like I was like, fucking. You think I think I'm ready to be a father? Look at me. I can barely take care of myself. You think I'm ready to take care of another entirely like another human being that I'm responsible for? Are you fucking kidding me? I still have daddy issues. Like, and that was like 2 or 3 years ago. Like, oh god, like ringing up my father and being like, I don't hate you, was like a big thing for me. Like, I was still holding on to stuff like that. Like, you fucked me. Look what you left me with. No inheritance, no nothing. Our family's destroyed. You divorced my mother and turned her into a lunatic. Like, and it's all true, you know. But it's how you deal with it. Like, how did I deal with it? I fucking sat around smoking weed, playing video games, bitching and moaning about life, and occasionally sparring my friends at the back garden drunk, you know. Now I work. Now I create. Now I spread joy. Now I smile every morning when I wake up, despite how much pain I'm in. This is life. In the words of NATO Bear and that other fucker that said it before him, enjoy it. Right. The demons return. The music returns. We've snatched the stuff out of the hat. It is time to visit Tanzania. Yeah, brother, this lady did that too, non-toxic specifically. Yeah, I've heard, like, you know, like, and I've actually experienced, like, you know, you see all this stuff on the brands, on like, you know, the big brands anyway. Like, you see all this. Oddly enough, you don't see it on this actually. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you see it on these. But I've seen it on some. I've seen it on like there's a brand called Pebio that I've gotten because like I'd be like typing into Amazon. I'd be like, you know, opaque matte paint, and that's what comes up, like, you know. And there is warnings. There's warnings on the tins and stuff where it's like may cause an allergic reaction and stuff like that, and all, like, and it's not surprising. I mean, like, how, like, if you don't know how to fucking, like, you know, make a liquid like that behaves in that way when you use it for that purpose, like, do you know what I mean? Like in the beginning of my journey, I wanted to get my Peinteingu journey. I wanted to get this stuff called One Shot, and I'm not implying that One Shot is like toxic or bad for you. I don't know if it is. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. But all I'm saying is, well, one, that shit's really expensive. But it's like that's the stuff that like sign writers use, and it's like, you know, really vibrant and really like opaque, like, you know, and you can get glossy versions or matte versions of it or whatever like that, like, and that's that, like, that kind of paint you just go, and it's just there, like, there's no fucking, like, you know, that's why it's called One Shot, like, you know? It does exactly what it says on the tin, and it's not Ronseal. Right, I need a, what's it, blue sky. Blue sky is the first thing. Where's my squirty squirt? I present the squirt gun. Want light blue. Want that aqua green. This is one of my favorite colors. Aqua green. It's just a beautiful color. I've actually got, like, I'm such a retard in so many ways. Like, I've got various size tubes of different colors. And like I'd be like halfway through one or like nearly finished one, and I'd like start another one. I'm a fool. Oh god. What's going on? There we go. See, like I still have this, but I was about to use this, like. And like, I'm real anal about that. Like, I don't like wasting paint. The amount of times I've done Peinteingu and there's a lot of paint left on the fucking thing, and I'm like, ugh! And I'll like fucking scoop it up and put it in little pots and water it down and like use it for something else, like, you know. I've always been like that. I think like one thing my father did instill into me is like things are expensive for a reason. Like, take care of them, you know. Because I was quite a destructive child, and I loved like carving things and like breaking things and cutting things and fucking like I had a you know those like light guns for things like Time Crisis that used to be on the games consoles and stuff. I had a really cool one of them for like Judge Dredd or some shit, and I had like lights on the side and all that crap. And I snipped the cable off it so that I could like use it as a toy gun with my friends outside because I thought it was so cool that I wanted to bring it outside, but I had all these cables on it, so I was like, I'll just cut the cable off. Oh, it's fucking nuts. I'm still nuts. I'm still nuts. Don't worry. Right. All these beautiful colors. Oh, Jesus. Fucking knock the hat all over the place. God damn it. Okay. Right. I've had enough of this now. All this fucking shit, like the lack of space. I feel like a fucking sardine attempting to entertain people. Right. You ever wonder if Bob Ross was actually a serial killer and he was painting the scenes of where the bodies are hidden? I hope so. I mean, like, who doesn't love a good story, nigga? You know, like, that would just be brilliant. Horrifying, you know, for the people he killed and shit, like, you know. But as far as entertaining on a Netflix special or some shit like that, I would watch the fuck out of that. What's NA son? Or nah son? What are you saying no to, Griff? Or are you saying North America son? Or North Africa son? Not available son. Fuck it. Right. Where's my... Okay. Aqua green. Let's get a sky going. Get some clouds in there. Get a savannah scene going. And then we'll go from there. I always like using the big bitch. I always love getting this big bitch nice and wet and then beating the fuck out of it. Paint. Sweeping strokes over a large canvas. One needs a big bitch. Paint. Paint sky. Jew. Get a bit of white on that bitch. Get some cloud formations going on that bitch. Big bitch has done her job. No! Don't forget to use your royal rag to get rid of the evidence. Ah! Hey-ya! We shall assist it in drying a little, so we can insert the clouds. Bob Ross was a good one. Yeah? Is that so? That's what you were saying? That's good to know. I'm excited now to watch that documentary because if you're lying to me, Griffith, I'll fucking find out. Just like show up in the legends chat and just be like, "You lied to me. Bob Ross was a fucking grabbler. Fuck." He did look like a really chill dude, you know. I don't get that vibe off him at all. It would make sense to me that instead of him selling out, he was just trusting and naive and trying to be a good person and like was just taken advantage of, you know. Which makes sense that people call it a tragic story and not like, you know, a surprisingly disturbing story or the dark side of Bob Ross or some shit like that. Page. That's my not that big, but big enough bitch. This bitch. Some of my bitches are in a bad state. What do I want? Bit of the burnt sienna, please. Just a smidge. A smidgeen. A smidgeite. A small bit. A smit. Oh, seriously, the smell of this stuff is so fucking good. That'd be so funny if it was cedar shavings. That's why burnt sienna smells so good. It's because it's cedar. Cedar, not cider. Smidge. I knew a guy called Midge. He's a dickhead. Get the big bitch out again. Get that Savannah yellow going. There is going to be a lot of green in this, though. I've decided. Tater clan slang for vagine, right? Smudge. Reminds me of minge. Yeah, minge. Yeah, minge is fucking slang for bush. Yeah. Such it like this the Irish slang for stuff is fucking like equal parts hilarious and disgusting. Like I think arse even is like a kind of like fairly vulgar word. Like, and coming from me, that's hilarious. Like, but I'm just being honest. Like, I know I'm a vulgar fuck. Like, I'm a fucking. I'm definitely peasant class when it comes to like that kind of shit. What was he related to a boy named Sue? Was who related to a boy named Sue? I know that's a reference to something. I'm retarded though. Nice brown mounds. Well, they're about to get a lot prettier. They're about to get a lot prettier. They're a bit tilted though, aren't they? Is that better? Said I was going to get the big bitch out again. And I meant it. Bear to me, a big floppy concha. Bear to me, a big floppy concha. Right. There we go, we're getting there. Right, what can we do with this and this? Paint, paint! Paint grass. Black grass. Oh, seriously, just the smell of that burnt sienna is just so delightful. It's crazy. Painteingu, goo, 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 goo. Beautiful. tiny bit of black. Just a bit, not too much. More water, as Father Jack would say. Now the mounds are even more brown. Now they're fucking really brown. The brownest mounds around. Never seen mounds this brown, bitch. Bow down to my brown mound. I seriously just love saying this. Viridian. Viridian green. You should just fucking call it elvish green or something. Paint. Paint. Where's that? Actually, I'll just... White! Viridian! Whiteidian! Hey, yeah! Get off my painting. Go a little bit darker again. Get some nice African bush in my Peinteingu. Paint. Peinteingu. Peinteingu. The Peinteingu. A little tiny bit of black in there. I want to be a little bit darker. Have some shrubbery, some shrubs for the bush. Right. You get the little bit out. Get some yellow. Get some raw sienna. And a little bit of water. More water. Can't go wrong with more water. Huh. Painting, goo. Need more water in that. It's very gooey. Hey, yeah. Some good bush. Some good bush right there. More water. It's very gooey. Ah, yes. Good bush. It's a decent bush, that is. I get these ones out here. Some good Savannian bushes there. Oh, jeez. What are we missing? The sun. That's what we're missing. Some clouds in there as well. It wasn't totally dry. Okay. I think maybe some trees, like a tree, and then some rocks somewhere. I think we'll put rocks down here or something. Let's get some more of this. Is it burnt sienna or rock? Yeah, burnt sienna. Paint rock. Red rock. Brown rock. Yeah. A little bit of water. Doesn't look like rocks, just looks like red shrubbery, but I suppose that'll do. Let us lean into that effect. Ah! That'll do. We get a little bit of black going over here for like shade those trees, maybe. Paint, paint. It looks like stretched and tilted and all. This picture of this Peinteingu was photographed while moving. The brownest mounds around. Indeed. It's actually one of the funniest things I've heard on the stream so far. Paint, paint. Okay. Beautiful and bright Savannah sun. Hey, huh? Paint, son. Paint, son? I'm gonna make you paint, bitch. You're being held at gunpoint by fucking, like, gangsters. You better paint that sun, son. I paint this place with your blood, son. Is it beginning to look like a savanna in Africa? I think it is. I'd say we painting today, nigga. I said we painting today, nigga. Oh, it really would be hilarious to do a fucking Peinteingu, like as a instead or pimpingu instead of Peinteingu. Oh, it'd be fucking so funny. Okie dokie. Artichoke. Elephant carcass. Can't have a savannah scene without an elephant carcass. So, coming right up, elephant carcass. Bit of water. Hey, Let's get some red on this bitch. I still need to find you proper pimp hat that we can. You will find it. You will find it. It may take you over a year or some shit similar to 2 acre, but there will be a way. You have to buy one and just mail it to me. Then do that. I've shipped people framed paintings they haven't paid for. Just do it. That's actually not a bad elephant carcass. You've seen one elephant carcass, you've seen them all. So something's torn off the elephant's head. So we'll put that in somewhere. A broody elephant carcass. Seen one, you've seen them all. That's why it was so easy for me to Peinteingu that. Seen one elephant carcass, you've seen them all. Bit of viridian behind that grey there still isn't totally dry. Oh, excuse me. So, we have our background. Now we need to place a baboon, a pig, and a submarine. However, I need to take a piss, and I'm nearly at the 2-hour mark. But because I am exhausted, hungry, and thirsty, I'll leave it there. So we're in Tanzania. Episode 72 of Peinteingu has begun. And you better get on this train, because it's going to be a wild ride. God only fucking knows what's going to happen to this elephant's head when we find it, you know. So, as per usual, Demon Hunter Beru, Grifu, Iron Man Beru, and whoever the fuck else who. Thank you for witnessing Peinteingu. I shouldn't be thanking you. You should be thanking me. As a former god, you are blessed by my presence. The fact that I share my Peinteingu with you mortals is a mercy. I am a merciful god. Right. Tomorrow we return to Tanzania, so you better be here, because I will be. Until then, be good, be true, and be beautiful. I have been Defenderu, and this has been Peinteingu. Goodbye, and sayonara. Auf Wiedersehen. Ciao. Fuck off. I bid you farewell.